Hi, friends. Today, I want to talk to you about a profound philosophy from the land of the rising sun, Japan. A philosophy that can truly transform the way we perceive the world around us and find contentment in our lives. It's called Wabi Sabi. Let me explain what's Wabi Sabi. Wabi Sabi, a Japanese aesthetic philosophy, emphasizes the beauty of imperfection, transience, and the natural cycle of growth and decay. It teaches us to find beauty in the simplicity of life and accept the flaws and imperfections in ourselves and the world around us. Embracing Wabi Sabi can bring a sense of peace and contentment, reminding us that life is fleeting and we should appreciate the present moment rather than constantly striving for perfection. Integrating wabi sabi into our lives can lead to a greater acceptance, mindfulness, and a deeper connection with the world. In our modern, fast paced world, we are often bombarded with images of perfection: flawless faces, marble like skin, pristine environments, and impeccable achievements. Wabi Sabi stands in stark contrast to this relentless pursuit of flawlessness. It's a Japanese concept that celebrates imperfection, impermanence, and the natural cycle of growth and decay. Wabi Sabi reminds us of three fundamental truths: embracing imperfection. Life, my friends, is beautifully imperfect. Each of us carries scars, physical or emotional. We all experienced failures, heartbreak, or loss. Wabi Sabi teaches us to embrace these imperfections, for they are what make us unique and real. Just like a cracked teacup can be more beautiful than a perfect one because it has a story to tell. Our imperfections tell stories of resilience, learning, and growth. Finding beauty in transience, it tells us that life is impermanent. Our youth, our relationships, our successes, they are all fleeting. Wabi Sabi urges us to find beauty in this transience. Imagine the fleeting cherry blossoms, so cherished in Japanese culture. They bloom brilliantly, but only for a short while. Yet, their impermanence makes them all the more precious. Similarly, our moments of joy and sorrow are fleeting. By appreciating them fully, we can truly savor the richness of life. Could we simplify to amplify our life? Yes, we can. In our pursuit of material wealth and social status, living up to the Joneses, we often overlook the simple joys of life. Wabi Sabi advocates for simplicity. It encourages us to declutter our lives, both physically and mentally, focusing on what truly matters. 90% of the time, we live in our mind, so better let us make efforts to remove all the cobwebs there. By simplifying our desires and appreciating the understated beauty in everyday things, a wrinkled smile, the warmth of the sun on our skin, or the aroma of freshly brewed coffee, or the fully bloomed shoe flower, we can amplify our sense of gratitude and contentment. How does Wabi Sabi transform one's life in a positive way? Let me explain. Well, it helps us cultivate gratitude. When we accept the imperfect, we learn gratitude. We become thankful for the small, taken for granted blessings in our lives: a warm meal, a kind word, the laughter of a loved one. Gratitude, my friends, is the foundation of happiness. Be grateful. Resilience and flexibility in adversity. The focus of Wabi Sabi is in extreme adversity, such as being orphaned, wounded permanently, rather than everyday challenges. Teach beneficial resilience. Life's challenges become more manageable when we accept them as part of the imperfect shade of our existence. Just as a tree bends with wind and doesn't snap, embracing imperfection gives us the strength to withstand the upheavals of life. Wabi Sabi teaches us to see the beauty in others' imperfections too. When we accept people as they are without judgment, our relationships deepen. We connect on a genuine level. Let's look at some teachings from the Holy Bible and the teachings of the Buddha. The Bible emphasizes the acceptance of imperfection and the recognition of God's grace in our weaknesses. In Corinthians 12, ninth verse, it is written, let me quote, "But he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me." This passage encourages acceptance of our imperfections and acknowledges that divine strength can be found in our vulnerabilities, embracing the essence of Wabi Sabi, which finds beauty in imperfection and impermanence. Resonates with several teachings of the Buddha. Buddhism, at its core, acknowledges the transient nature of life and the inevitability of change. Here's how Buddha's teachings align with the spirit of Wabi Sabi. Impermanence, anicca, they call it. Buddha taught that everything in the world is impermanent. Just like Wabi Sabi appreciates the beauty in things that are worn and weathered, Buddhism emphasizes that all things, including our lives, are constantly changing. Understanding and accepting this impermanence can lead to a deeper appreciation of the present moment. Suffering, or dukkha, and acceptance. The first of the four noble truths in Buddhism is the truth of suffering. Wabi Sabi teaches us to find beauty in the flaws, accepting the natural cycle of growth and decay. Similarly, acknowledging and accepting the presence of suffering in life is the first step towards liberation in Buddhist philosophy. Non-attachment, aparigraha. Buddha emphasized the importance of non-attachment to material possessions and desires. Wabi Sabi encourages a similar detachment from the materialistic pursuit of perfection. By letting go of the need for perfection, one can find contentment in the simplicity of life, just as Wabi Sabi teaches beauty in the simplicity of imperfection. Mindfulness. Buddha's teachings on mindfulness align with the Wabi Sabi concept of being present and appreciating the beauty of the moment. We are constantly worried about the next moment, the tomorrow, but aren't aware that the next moment will become the present soon. A bit of fine-tuning our mind will help us live in the now. Mindfulness allows us to observe the imperfect, transient nature of things without judgment, fostering a sense of inner peace and acceptance. In essence, my friends, both Wabi Sabi and Buddhism invite us to embrace the inherent imperfections of life, finding beauty in the natural cycle of growth, decay, and transformation. The Holy Bible and the teachings of the Buddha, in their unique ways, teach acceptance, humility, and the beauty of imperfections. They encourage us to find the strength in vulnerability and to recognize the transient nature of our existence. In conclusion, my dear friends, Wabi Sabi isn't just an abstract concept from a distant culture. It's a way of life, a philosophy that can profoundly impact our well being and the way we relate to the world. Whether you find beauty in imperfection or not, just try to accept imperfections in ourselves and others and find solace in life's transience and simplify your existence to supplement the joy within. Thank you, and may you embrace the philosophy of Wabi Sabi, life full of grace, acceptance, and profound contentment. That's it, friends. This is Shani from your channel Smartactics. I thank you for listening to me. If you liked my video, please do subscribe and press the like button. Thank you.